Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 20, Father Before the Grave. Oh, because he found his father standing before the grave. Finally came to see his wife's grave. What's up with that? Smells a little fishy to me. I'm not gonna lie, but let's react to this. If you guys want to see uncut reactions to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, head over to my Patreon. We are more than likely in the second season or in the next season or part already, or at least at the end of this one. Go check it out and you will see, or I'll write it down below where we're at because I cannot tell the future. But I can do math, but I don't want to. So yeah. Okay, so let's react to this episode. I can't believe his father is back like that.
You appear to have grown some. I spoke with Pinocchio. You tried human transmutation.
Yeah.
What makes you think you can show up like this?
What possessed you to burn down my home?
After what happened, we
You
vowed
weren't
to
here,
never
so I
turn
did what I
back.
wanted to do.
We did it as a symbol of our resolve.
No, you didn't.
You know, who is he coming up in
You're
here?
wrong!
It's just like a child who hides the sheets after he wets the bed.
I mean, he was a child. Like, what do you want him to do?
He's exactly like I was when I was his age.
This is weird. It's getting weird. He was awake. He's like, how dare you leave?
Haven't changed in the slightest. Trisha was waiting for you until the very end.
The dog said, I don't have time for this.
The life form my sons transmuted. Are you positive that it was Trisha?
Huh? Are you telling me that that wasn't even Trisha? You're saying that thing they created wasn't even their mother?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That's crazy though. That might not have been, Maybe that's why he didn't come to the funeral, because he was like, I know that's not her. I don't know.
If it's about to give out on you, couldn't you just transfer your soul into some other object? Well, you're impervious to pain and you don't have to eat. It sounds like a great deal to me.
No, it isn't! You don't know what you're
Wants to
talking
live.
about! Sorry.
Oh, Winry.
Winry,
She's stressed out.
you and brother always gotta be the first to explode. I never get the chance to be the one to get mad.
It's the only photo we had taken with all four of us.
Of course, you're welcome to it.
Thank you.
Where is he going now?
I need to tell you something important, Pinocchio.
Can you talk to your son?
Something terrible is going to happen in this country soon.
Huh?
You should escape while you can.
This country's loud.
She said,
terrible things.
I mean,
And I can't.
It's too bad I won't get to enjoy your cooking anymore.
Did you not even talk to your son and be like, you should leave too? Like, what? I don't know what's up with that man. Now they're gonna dig up her body to see if this is actually her.
You're not really gonna dig it up, are you, Ed?
Yeah. He's gotta do it, because otherwise he'll just be thinking about that the whole time. And what's gonna happen in this country? Like, what? The hair's still good?
Mom's hair was a light chestnut color.
It's just
This is
black. So it's a fake.
It is?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid this isn't your mother, Ed.
You have me looking at this beast. It's not even her. So now what?
And that's it.
They lost their
It really
bodies.
is impossible to bring the dead back to life.
Oh, is she just
It was
dead?
impossible all
Dead?
along.
No, I don't know.
Edward, now listen.
No, she died.
You've got to get a hold of
But like,
yourself.
gave him back some fake thing and just took his arm. Swindled him.
Now it's an emblem of hope. Al can be returned to normal.
I hope.
It wasn't actually our mother.
What is this, Ed? What are you trying to tell me?
I'm sorry to ask you this, but the child you transmuted, are you sure that it was was your child that you brought back.
It's good to know my son and his wife helped people.
So Hohenheim, did he even bother to say where he was going?
Of course he didn't. And I didn't. Ah! What's wrong with me? I can't believe I forgot to give him the message.
What message?
Message?
I know it doesn't seem like it, but he does care about you and your brother.
Yeah, I'll pass it on right after I clock him in the face. Al's probably mad at me. I'm gonna have plenty of explaining to do.
A lot has happened. Al held his own out there. They've got a lot of explaining to do.
What? How are you this beat up? Do you remember when Al and I got in a fight when we were kids about who'd marry you?
Do you?
The fight we were talking about on the roof?
Yeah, that one. Al told me you turned him down.
Mm-hmm. Turned you both down.
Whatever. So the question's for both of you then. What was your reasoning?
I just don't like men who are shorter than me.
If I was able to pull that much of you out, then I've got a hunch that your body's still in there and I can pull it out.
You think my body's still in the portal?
Oh my gosh,
Existing
how?
separately from my soul?
They're gonna have to do this again.
Like Barry's body.
Can you remember what happened when the truth unraveled you?
He grabbed for his mom.
I reached out. And it was me. It was my hand I grabbed. I remember looking at you from inside that thing. The thing we thought was Mom.
Oh.
You were inside.
His soul came out from there.
That thing was you?
That
I
breath.
guess so. But my soul didn't bind. It must have rejected me right away. So that means we didn't harm anyone else's soul after all.
Sig and I looked up our family lines. And well, the child that I transmuted, it didn't have a single physical trait that could have come from us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'm not really sure why, but she said thank you.
She said thank you so she doesn't have to think about like that she killed her baby a second time or something. Not a second time, but like she killed her baby herself after trying to bring it back.
I've been blaming myself for what happened. I thought it was me.
That's why she said thank
I was
you.
the one who killed Mom a second time.
No.
I wasn't the one who killed Mom after all.
No.
Our child wasn't made to suffer twice because of me.
I was right there with you, and I knew that there were risks. So quit trying to shoulder all of this on your own. I can't watch you suffer like this. Not on your own, but like
You can
it was
do
my
it
fault when
together.
I found out he was dead.
It's not your
and I
fault.
told myself that if it meant other people getting hurt, then I don't even want my body back.
No.
I've met other people who weren't exactly human, but they
Yeah.
still managed to live their lives with a purpose.
Right. Always
His
like
body
it won't
could
be the
reject
worst
me
thing ever.
anytime, but it's the same with being human. You never know when you might get sick or die
True.
in an accident.
Very
So
true.
I can still get by like this.
I know. We're gonna find your
Because-
body.
I can't take all the nights by myself. It's too lonely, and that's why I have to get back to normal.
Sure, and you're going to. We'll knock that truth jerk on his butt, and then we're gonna pull your body right out of that place.
Yeah.
What?
That's weird.
What?
Have his shoulders always been so broad?
Who is this? What? No. No, wait. Girl, what happened? What is she talking about? Has his shoulders always been that broad, girl? I don't. Okay, stop. The next video is playing. Oh my gosh. What are you talking about, Winry? What do you mean? Has his shoulders always been that broad? Are you saying that he's getting... Maybe he's just growing, you know? His body is growing? Are you saying that that's somebody else? Because I don't have time. But no, that couldn't be somebody else, because how would they remember all that? But like, unless it is. Oh gosh. I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. We had a cute little talk with Ed and Al, and then they're gonna be like, has his shoulders always been that broad? Hun, please let me relish in the good moments. That was another good episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ed and Al's father came back finally. Like, where have you been? And he just came back, and it seems like he does care for them and the family. He didn't just leave for no reason, I hope. He came back, saw the grave, asked Ed, did you actually see, like, if that was your mother or not? Like, was that her eyes? He didn't stay to see if it was true or not, but he just asked the question, and then he left. He didn't even ask to Ed. He just asked it to, and he didn't even ask Ed the question. He just heard him talking about it. And then they went and checked. So then he does know something about all this. About the truth and everything, and about the Philosopher's Stone, which he didn't have time to ask him about that. It's just so much that they could have talked about that they were not able to because he just left again. And then he tells her that, you know, this country, something bad is going to happen here. And then to himself, he's like, I'm going to miss her, basically. Like, dang, where is she? What's going to happen? Is it going to be a big battle royale fight over there? Like, what's going to happen? What's going to go on? Don't tell me, but like, what's happening? So yeah, that is very interesting. Very interesting. And then let's also talk about how, was that last episode? Yeah, it had to be last episode because I watched this today. Last episode, Barry the Chopper, his soul touched the symbol on his back and then brought him back into the soul. I don't know. Or maybe the soul went into him because they connected with each other, I think. So is that another way to get your soul back into your body? So once they find his body, they can just touch the symbol? But then they have to put someone else into that body in order for it to be alive or something. So I'm just all types of confused here today. I'm all types of confused. We find out that it wasn't actually their mother that they killed a second time. So she's definitely dead, and there's no bringing her back. So, like, you can't bring anyone back from the dead. And it wasn't like a fake death or anything. And then she promised him that I would not die first. Why did she promise that? What's going on here? So they're going to have to go into the portal again and try to... They're going to have to walk around up in there and go in there guns a-blazing. I'm sorry. That's what's going to have to happen. I need to know what's going on with the Fuhrer. And what's going on with the Colonel right now. Like, I just want to know what's going on with him. Like, I just want to know, you know, what's going on with him after that big fight. Like, is he okay? Is everybody good? Are we making plans for something else? Because you have to know that there is more of them out there. And Gluttony's going to be mad and sad and stuff. Will he go on a rampage and eat people? I don't know. Okay, we're going into different episodes, but this episode was pretty good. I'm just like, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I'm just a little concerned because Winry was like, has this shoulders always been that broad? Was she just like looking at him for the first time in that way? I don't know. But I did say that he did look like he was getting taller a little bit, like in the intro. So I'm like, he looks like he's getting taller. I don't think there's anything else to it. His ponytail was flowing in the wind a little bit more than usual. I was like, is she talking about the ponytail flowing in the wind? Because it was really flowing in the wind more than usual. And it's just kind of crazy. Look at it.
Have his shoulders always been so broad?
Why is he looking like that?
And you're going to. We'll knock that truth jerk on his butt, and then we're gonna pull your body right out of that place.
Yeah.
It's definitely him. I mean, his arms are out a little bit more.
That's weird.
Shoulder
His
pads?
shoulders always been so broad?
Maybe they're shoulder pads. I mean, or maybe it's not him. I don't know. There's no way for me to tell unless I look back at old videos. No, that has to be him. I think she's just looking at him in that way. I don't know. Am I thinking too much into this? Probably. It's okay. I don't trust anyone these days. I can't trust anyone. Anyways, yeah, I hope Al can get his body back so he can, you know, feel like what it's like to be a human again, even though he's, you know, has human characteristics, and he is a human, obviously, but it's just his soul, like, wants to be in the flesh, human. And I hope he can get that, and that it doesn't damage him if they do that, you know. Like, what if that damages your mind or your brain or something? They said staying in that body can do the same thing. So, I don't know. That was a good episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Episode 20, Father Before the Grave. Check out my Patreon if you guys want to see me react to Season 2 already. I should be in Season 2 by now, so go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next reaction. Peace.